So here we have the BMW X1 on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by hopping inside the car and running through some controls first of all. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge, and on the right-hand side, the rev counter. In the centre, you can see the total miles of this car, which are 36,092. The information displayed above that can be changed using a button on the end of the indicator stalk with various bits of car and trip computer info. And if we back out to the steering wheel, you'll see on the left-hand side, first of all, cruise control and speed limiter. On the right-hand side, stereo and phone controls. And behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddles so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the centre, we then have the main screen for the car. So up on here, you can access various things, including your radio media. It's also touchscreen as well, as you can see. I say also touchscreen because the way I was controlling it in the first place was using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial and the collection of buttons that surround it. So you could go, for example, straight into satellite navigation. And you'll see you've got a lovely clear colour display for the sat-nav. It's a very easy system to use. The dial is a much easier way of navigating your way through the menus whilst driving. You can see there we've also got DAB, FM, AM radio, a CD player, Bluetooth audio so you can stream your music wirelessly, and USB input as well, so plenty of ways to listen to your music. And under communication is where you'd pair your phone for the car. Below that, we then have the CD player, the main volume for the stereo, and then dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, as your air conditioning off, back on again, or hit auto, the car will now maintain those temperatures by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. We've also got a heated driver and passenger seat, both with 3 different heat settings on each. Plenty of storage underneath here, and then the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. We can turn off the traction control for the car, and you can change the driving setup. So you're able to put the car into sport mode, comfort, which is your everyday driving, and Eco Pro as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.